Okay, good evening to everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Namaste. So, welcome to our yoga instructors course by IC, YCB Level 2 Ministry of Ayush Government of India, YIC Vyasa, a part of S Vyasa Yoga University Bangalore. Practical and theory class conducted by Swami Vivekananda Yoga, Manchiral, Telangana, India. Okay, welcome to our session. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
We are ready.
Okay. Ramakrishna garu, are you ready? First.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please go on to the mat. Do the Sarvanga Pushti. Katyayani madam, please video on. Okay, relax. One round of Surya Namaskar. Okay, do all. Everybody, you can do Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar. For all. Kiran garu, your video is not visible. Try to set your video. I want to see the video from toes to head. Ramakrishna garu, relax. 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 Right. Ramakrishna garu, tell me what are the benefits through the Sarvanga Pushti?
Because of that, mostly it is useful to balance the tension and depression. It increases the lung capacity.
What are the breathing pattern? The Surya Namaskar.
Breathing pattern and inhalation and exhalation, right, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So while doing it has 12 asanas, and the Surya Namaskar is about complete of combination of pranayama and asanas. So the particular asana has a particular breathing pattern, and when we are doing Namaskar asana, so that is exhalation. So next Hastasana is complete inhalation, and Padahasta is a complete exhalation. Next Hasva Sancharanasana, it is inhalation. Next we go to the plank pose, Chaturanga Dandasana, it is a holding, and we have to hold the breath there. Then inhalation and exhalation in Sasankasana. Next we have to go for the Ashtanga, that is exhalation. Now in Bhujangasana, we have to inhale. Next Parvatasana,
Okay,
exhalation.
okay, enough. Harita garu, tell me, what are the contraindications for Surya Namaskar?
High BP, people who are suffering with the high BP should avoid this, and back pain and knee pain and giddiness, people should avoid this.
What are the Bija mantras?
Bija mantras. Om Ram Mitraya Namah, Om Shrim Raviye Namah, Om Hrum Suryaya Namah, Om Hrai Banave Namah, Om Hrau Khagaya Namah, Om Hrah Pushne Namah, Om Ram Hiranyagarbhaya Namah, Om Hrim Marichaye Namah, Om Hrum Adityaya Namah, Om Hraim Savitre Namah, Om Hram Arkhaya Namah, Om Rah Bhaskaraya Namaha.
Good. Kiran garu చెప్పండి what are the benefits of through Surya Namaskar?
It massages the whole body. It massages the whole body. The endocrine system will balance. The endocrine system, whole endocrine system will be balanced. If we do before the sun, we will get vitamin D with the rays of the sun.
Okay. Sriramakrishna garu, just recite a small and smart prayer.
Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanam Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Paravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Relax. Harita garu, your choice, starting prayer, any prayer.
Okay. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Akhanda Mandalakaram.
Smart and small prayer అన్న నేను.
Okay.
Smart and small prayer. Smart and small prayer. Okay na? Enough. Right. Shivaramakrishna garu, what is the difference between Sukshma and Sthula Vyayam?
Vyayam is completely for one organ and one of the body parts, and the Sukshma Vyayam is it is a combination of so many parts. When we do Sukshma Vyayam, so many body parts are activated.
Okay, you say in one sentence.
Sukshma means that only one part.
Microcirculation. Sukshma microcirculation, Sthula microcirculation. Micro, macro. Okay. Right. Now go on to the mat. Go on to the mat. Harita also. Chandrakirtan garu also. Okay. Shivaramakrishna garu, just you perform Shashankasan. Shashankasan. Harita garu, you perform Ustrasan. Chandrakiran garu, you perform Paschimottanasana. Relax. Relax. Okay, please come all closer to the camera. Right. Shivaramakrishna garu, two specific benefits of Shashankasan.
It increases the memory and concentration. and it is a relaxation posture. It reduces the depression. It gives the peace of mind.
Okay. Harita garu, what are the contraindications for Shashankasana?
People suffering with giddiness, vertigo, they should avoid this.
Who,
And people
who told?
Sir,
Giddiness, vertigo people only standing asanas, balancing asanas.
Okay.
No need to say Shashankasana. Shashankasana is sitting posture, right?
Sorry, I'm talking in terms of Ushtrasana, sir.
Examiner, what examiner asking, you give the straightforward answers. What is your name? You say Harita. You don't say my mother name is this one, my father name is this one, my son name is this one. After my name is Harita. Don't say. Huh?
No, sir. నేను అది చేశానని దాని మీద
Okay. What are the two specific benefits of Ustrasana?
It actually it is good for thyroid people because it stretches our neck.
I not asked.
Okay,
only
benefits.
I asked benefits. Why it will be cures the thyroid? Then only you say the enhance the blood flow to your thyroid gland. Therefore, thyroid gland releases the hormones in the proper way. You say like that. Okay. Just you say benefits.
Okay. So it's good for thyroid people, and also it strengthens the shoulders, and also it gives a strength to the backbone, and it goes good for thoracic region, and it gives good digestion.
Okay. Relax.
Thank you.
What is the meaning of Ustrasana?
Camel pose.
Camel pose. Chandrakiran garu, you are the teacher. I am the student. I don't know anything. Just you give the instructions for Paschimottanasana.
Now sit in a Samasthiti and raise your palms up and bend forward from the buttocks and try to touch your forehead to the knees. Wait for, breathe out, normal breathe in, normal breathe out.
Okay, come closer to the camera. What is the breathing pattern?
Sir?
What is the breathing pattern?
When we bend forward, we have to exhale, breathe out. When we raise hands, we have to inhale the breath. When we bend forward, we have to exhale the breath.
What is the position in the final posture?
Sir?
What is the position in the final posture?
The forehead should be touch the knees.
What about total body? Is there any shaking? Is there any movements? Is there any dancings?
The vibrations in abdominal, sir.
No, you are doing dancing little bit.
Okay, sir.
You are not maintaining steady.
Okay, sir.
So what you are doing the mistake, the examiner will ask all depends on the mistakes.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So you are not followed the breathing pattern.
Okay,
you are the teacher, I am the student, I don't know. You are not followed the breathing pattern. What is the difference between yogasana and exercise?
In yogasanas, the breath is very important, and the asana is also very important.
Body parts movement is important, and the breathing pattern important, and conscious important. Also.
Okay, sir.
3, conscious also. That means what? Physical exercise and pranayam, and conscious means meditation.
Okay, sir.
In the physical exercise, only physical activity.
Physical activities.
Okay, there is no rhythmic breathing. There is no 100% consciousness. Okay, right. Shivaramakrishna garu, what is the meaning of Kapalabhati?
Kapala means that forehead, and Bhati means that shine. Yes.
Okay. Just you perform. All. Haritha garu and Chandrakiran garu, all. Perform Kapalabhati. Relax. Relax. Come closer to the camera. Chandrakiran garu, what did you do?
Sir?
What did you do?
Kapalabhati, sir.
Just you explain.
Kapalabhati means, Kapalam means the skull.
I am not asking the meaning of Kapalabhati. What did you do?
I did the forcibly inhale and forcibly exhale is Kapalabhati.
Okay. Haritha garu, tell me.
Active exhalation, flapping by abdomen, passive inhalation.
Tell me, Ramakrishna garu.
Active exhalation, flapping the abdomen.
Passive inhalation.
What about inhalation?
Passive inhalation.
Okay. Shivaramakrishna garu, tell me, what are the two main benefits of Kapalabhati?
It relaxes. It relaxes, sir. It gives a peace of mind. And it is a cleansing technique.
Peace of the mind.
Peace of mind. Yes.
Okay, one. Next.
It is helpful for the diabetic patients.
Okay. How it will be affected on the peace of the mind? What are the physiological changes in your brain?
Yes.
No need to tell the physiological benefits. By doing Kapalabhati, how it will be affected on the brain and mind?
Yes, sir. After the exhalation, there is a Kevala Kambhaka Sthiti. We don't need the breath for few moments. Okay. Our breath pattern is directly proportional to the thoughts, and the thoughts create the peace of mind. When the Kevala Kambhaka Sthiti, there is no thought. There is no need of breath now. So there is no need of thought. When there is no thought, then we become peaceful.
Why should we get Kevala Kambhaka Sthiti?
Why should we?
Haritha garu, tell me. How it will be affected? How it will be affected on the brain and mind?
By releasing happy hormones, sir.
Why?
Because expel of breath into the brain, oxygen brain ki ekku veltundi kabatti.
Yes. So by forceful exhalation, enhance the blood flow to your brain region. Therefore, stimulate your all cells. Therefore, in the brain releases happy hormones, serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins, melatonin. In the parallel, reduce the cortisol. Therefore, makes your mind calm and peace. This much is enough. This much is enough. Okay.
Cortisol ante enti sir?
Cortisol is one stress hormone. Stress hormone, it will be dangerous to our body and mind. When you are in anxiety, when you are in depression, when you are in stress, it will be releases. Yes or no, madam? Gayatri madam.
It's a dangerous hormone, sir.
Yes.
It affects our kidneys actually, our stomach, intestines, digestive system. Sir, I have a doubt. Sir, ఒక డౌట్ సార్. సార్ కపాలభాతి చేస్తున్నప్పుడు మనం ఫోర్స్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ చేస్తాం కదా, ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ చేసినప్పుడు బ్రెయిన్ కి బ్లడ్ ఫ్లో ఎలా పెరుగుతుంది అంటే, మనం ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ చేసినప్పుడు, ఐ మీన్ ఇన్హేల్ చేసినప్పుడు ఎక్కువ ఆక్సిజన్ ఇంటేక్ తీసుకుంటాం కదా, అది బ్రెయిన్ కి వెళ్తుంది. మరి మనం ఫోర్స్ గా ఎక్స్హేల్ చేసినప్పుడు బ్రెయిన్ కి ఎలా ఎఫెక్ట్ అవుతుంది?
సో మీరు మీ ఇంట్లో డోర్స్ అన్ని క్లోజ్ చేసి, విండోస్ అన్ని క్లోజ్ చేసి బయటకు వెళ్ళారు,
ఉమ్,
అంటే గాలి లేదు అక్కడ. వచ్చి డోర్ తీయగానే మాక్సిమం బయట ఉన్న గాలి హై ప్రెషర్ ఉంటుంది, లోపల ఉన్న లో ప్రెషర్ ఉంటుంది. సో బయట గాలి లోపలికి వెళ్తుంది. మీరు ఫోర్స్ఫుల్ ఎక్సేల్ చేయగానే లోపల వేకేట్ అయిపోతే మళ్ళీ పాసివ్ ఇన్హలేషన్ ఉంటుంది కదా.
ఓకే.
ఇప్పుడు మనం అన్ని క్లోజ్ చేసి వెళ్ళిపోయిన తర్వాత లోపల నో ఎయిర్ ఉంది, లిటిల్ బిట్. అన్ని లాక్ చేసుకుని వెళ్ళి మీరు బయట నుంచి వచ్చి మళ్ళీ డోర్ తీయగానే ఆ కార్నర్ లో క్యాలెండర్ మూవ్ అవుతుంది. అంటే ఏంది, బయట గాలి లోనికి కార్నర్ టు కార్నర్ వెళ్ళింది. డౌట్స్ చూద్దాం తర్వాత. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ కిరణ్ గారు, జస్ట్ చూస్తే జస్ట్ 2 కాంట్రా ఇండికేషన్స్ ఫర్ కపాలభాతి.
BP, blood pressure should not do this Kapalabhati, sir.
Okay. BP and
heart disease.
Heart diseases should not do
Kapalabhati.
Okay, right.
బ్యాక్ పెయిన్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు కూడా చేయకూడదు కదా సార్?
Okay, I asked you 2 contra indications. Just you give the straightforward answers, then examiner will be happy. Otherwise, it's not good. Okay. Shivaramakrishna garu, can you show me some hasta mudras? Hasta mudras అక్కడికి ఎందుకు పోతున్నారు?
అక్కడి నుంచి చూపించుకుంటారు సార్. కూర్చొని పొజిషన్. This is called Chin Mudra, and if you fold the fingers, that is called Chinmaya Mudra. If you keep the thumb inside and if you keep at the root of the thighs, that is called Adi Mudra. If you keep both the hands in the same position and below the navel, that is called Brahma Mudra.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the etymological meaning of mudra?
Mudra means seal. Yeah.
Seal. What is the main benefit of mudra?
The what is it? Holding and storing the energy.
One more. Brings the steady in between body and mind. Balance between the body and mind. Okay. Harita garu, what is bandha?
Bandha is locking the energy.
Okay. How many bandhas are in your syllabus?
Total we have 4 bandhas. One is Moola bandha.
I am not asked how many bandhas are in our syllabus. You can say 4 bandhas.
4 bandhas.
That's all. Okay.
4 bandhas.
Okay. Right?
Okay, sir.
Kiran garu, can you show me Jalandhara bandha? Relax. What did you do? Please come closer to the camera. Tell me.
Jalandhara Bandha, sir. Jalandhara Bandha means the locking of neck.
చెప్పండి, ఏం చేశారో చెప్పండి.
Jalandhara Bandha, sir. Jalandhara Bandha.
అది ఎట్లా చేశారో చెప్పండి.
Jalandhara Bandha, inhale. We have to inhale full from the stomach, and the chin should be touch the collar, chest bone, sir. And we have to lock the stomach.
You are inhaling from the stomach. So you are a great yogi. Inhaling through the nostrils or you are inhaling from the stomach?
Sir.
It is also possible, but for great yogis.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
ఎక్సెల్ చేసి బందా చేయాలి కదా సార్, ఇన్హేల్ చేసి ఎక్సెల్ చేసి.
You can do in Bahya Kumbhaka or Antara Kumbhaka. There will be two ways are there. Antara Kumbhaka, Bahya Kumbhaka. Generally, I am telling Bahya Kumbhaka. Yes or no?
సార్ దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ గాట్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్డ్ వెన్ హి. yes.
Okay. Sivaramakrishna garu, just you imagine in your hand you have the water pot. Jalaneti. Okay, just you imagine, do the acting and complete the Jalaneti.
Oh.
You are not acting real. You are doing artificial. Just you imagine you are doing Jalaneti. That's all. Then only you will get the 10 by 10. I will give you 7 marks for you.
అరే సార్, ఓకే, నిన్నే చేశాను సార్ ఇది జలనిధి.
Just your real acting.
ఓకే,
Story is not important. Acting is important in the cinema. Sometimes.
యాక్చువల్లీ యూ షుడ్ బెండ్ ఐ గెస్.
No explanation. Just you imagine you are doing Jalaneti real.
I tried my microphone, sir.
ఫస్ట్ నాస్ట్రల్ చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి కదా.
Okay, we will get 8 marks. Your acting is not 100%.
Okay,
So there are so many times sneezing and cough, variety sounds will do. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The examination. First you just you take the water, mix the salt, and test
Yes,
it.
sir.
Is it how much heat? Like that.
Yeah.
Then only you stand
Yes.
and when you are doing 2 to 3 times remove the water pot and sneeze up forcefully. Do the alternate Kapalabhati also, etc. Like that.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Okay, sir.